Today I'll be telling you guys about how many perfumes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to be telling you guys 8 vanilla perfumes that I think you should try. I have some pretty good picks here, so let's get into it. I'm going to start out with a perfume that was recently sent to me. This is Roja Perfumes. I kept it in the box so you guys can admire the packaging. So it slides out like that. Well, I guess you're supposed to press it from here. It slides out. And then can we just take a second for the packaging? The packaging is literally so gorgeous. I've never owned a perfume that has come in this nice of packaging. But even the bottle itself is like super heavy. The cap, I feel like you can literally use this as a weapon. It's so heavy. Very sturdy cap, very heavy bottle. It's literally so freaking pretty. I'm trying to get you guys to see like the gradient of purple. It goes from like light purple to dark purple. It is so pretty. They did a wonderful job on the packaging. And even the little crystal that's in the middle, it's so cute. It's kind of matching my lip today. So they sent me a vanilla centric perfume. This is a newer addition to the collection from my understanding. They have another perfume, or they have another fragrance by the name of Danger, but it's the men's cologne version. And this is their women's version of that scent. So I am going to go through the notes for anyone that cares really quick. This definitely is more of a unique vanilla. It's not your typical vanilla. It definitely has a different scent character than any of the vanillas that I have smelled before. So let's go through the notes really quick. It has lemon, bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin orange, May rose, which is like a vintage rose, gardenia, jasmine, ylang ylang, violet peach, clove, patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, orris, and musk. So I tried out this perfume. First of all, I would definitely say that this is very much leaning masculine. This is their women's version of Danger. I still feel like a man could wear this. This is very, very masculine, even on the opening, and definitely, most definitely on the dry down. I don't want to spray it on myself. Spray it on this cardstock here. The sprayer is really, really good quality. So on the opening, it's very, very citrusy. Again, it's like a masculine type of citrus. I just get a lot of bergamot, a lot of lemon. It's kind of along the lines of like a men's aftershave lemon bergamot. And I will say that this perfume is a beast. Projection is crazy and it lasts forever. And then from the lemon and bergamot, it moves into definitely the gardenia and that vintage rose. And then on the dry down, you really, really smell that clove and patchouli. I already have a thing for patchouli. I'm not too fond of patchouli heavy scents, and I definitely would say that this has a strong patchouli note. And paired with the clove on the dry down, it just was way too much for my nose. Way too masculine for my taste. And you do get the vanilla from, I would say, like the midwear to the dry down. You can smell the vanilla right when you smell the rose and the other floral notes as well. It's definitely on the spicier side. Definitely oriental style wise, but I would say if you are not a fan of like vintage rose, clove, patchouli, and if you're not a fan of like a masculine citrus opening, then I would say maybe pass on this one. But the clove in here reminds me of a little bit of Opium. So the original Opium by YSL, not Black Opium. The original, I think Opium was unisex. So the clove, the strong clove that's in Opium is like the clove that I kind of smell in this one. Just to give you sort of an idea of like the style of vanilla perfume that this is. Packaging again is amazing. I would love to work with them again. I would love to smell maybe something on the lighter side, maybe their summertime fragrance or something like that. That one is just a little bit too strong for my taste, but if those notes that I listed and described to you sound more up your alley, then I highly suggest to check that one out, and that is Roja Danger Perfume. Moving on, I talked about this vanilla in one of my recent videos. I'm just gonna mention again before I return it. This is Laura Mercier Vanille Gourmand. I mentioned in my last video that I was looking for a vanilla that I could wear in the spring and summer, and I was doing a little bit of research and I came across this Vanille Gourmand by Laura Mercier, and I was looking at the reviews of this perfume on her website, and the reviews were so good. The notes seemed so promising. Okay, so some of the standout notes in this that piqued my interest were vanilla orchid, vanilla liquor, bourbon vanilla, and vanilla musk. It just sounded like it was going to be so good, and with the reviews as well. I mean, I encourage you guys to still try this one out. I just think it didn't work out for me for whatever reason, because I smell mostly Play-Doh when I smell this perfume. There's a lot of people that say that this is their signature perfume and that they get a lot of compliments when they wear it. So although it didn't work out for me, I still am going to recommend it to you guys. The reviews on that one are so good. The next vanilla in my collection that I'm going to talk about is one that I've definitely talked about a lot, especially during this winter, and that is Van Cleef & Arpels Orchid Vanille. So this is a chocolate vanilla scent. It's like it's a lightly spiced chocolate vanilla scent. Yeah. It's so gourmand. It's like, this is probably one of the most realistic gourmand perfumes that I have in my collection. Like, I swear you can literally like spray this on a paper and fool someone into thinking that there's actual like gourmand treats in front of their nose. I used to wear that one to bed a lot. I used to spray it on my bed sheets, and I put a super mean dent in it by doing that. I've tried to slow myself down because that is a more expensive bottle, but it is so addictive. Trust me, if you get it, you're going to want to spray it on you 24/7. It smells amazing. The next one I'm going to talk about is another one that I've mentioned quite a bit on my channel. A dear one to my heart. This is La Nuit Trésor à la Folie by Lancôme. Oof, this one is just amazing. Every time I smell it, it's just like, oh man, yes. So this one has a lot going on. It's like a vanilla gourmand floral, I would say, with a little oud on the base. I always mention that I smell oud in this one. Just like a pinch on the dry down, nothing like too off-putting. This one is just, it smells super unique. It has a little bit of spice, definitely very gourmand, and it has like a nice floral like background to it. Amazing. I'm gonna be talking about this perfume for as long as I have this channel. I love it. Really good for the wintertime date night. Yes, À la Folie by Lancôme. The next one I'm going to talk about is another wintertime favorite. This one's a little bit newer to my collection. And this is By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. To put it very plain and simply, this is a breathtaking, sweet, firewood, smoky perfume. So this literally smells like firewood smoke with like a whole bunch of vanilla mixed into it. It smells so yummy. It is just like, this definitely has to be the best replica fragrance out of the whole line, in my opinion. It's just like, yeah, there's no other fragrance on the market that smells exactly like this. I feel like it's super unique, even though it's really popular. I've yet to smell another fragrance that has the character that this one has. Lasting power on that one is amazing. The vanilla is definitely just as strong as the woody smoky notes. Like, it's a well blended perfume throughout, lasts forever, projects really, really good. It is a little bit more on the expensive side, but to me it's definitely worth it, especially for the winter time. The next one in my collection is one that I've had in my collection for a while now. I got it more so, I had the travel size more so when this entire line first came out, and the cap is matched, but this is Nirvana Bourbon by Elizabeth and James. So this is, surprisingly, I realized that this is actually a super soft scent. It doesn't really project as much as I thought it did. So this is a 3-note perfume, the same as the rest of the perfumes in this line. And it is vanilla bourbon, oak, and tuberose. So I would say that this is like a woody, slightly boozy vanilla. I definitely mostly get, I get more so the oak wood more than like the booziness of the vanilla. So to me, this is more so just like a soft, soft woody vanilla. Really good for the fall and winter, more so the fall because it doesn't project super duper strong. Super duper affordable. You can get that bottle along with the other bottles in that collection. Moving on to the next one, I'm going to talk about Amber Vanille by Laura Mercier. Now this is one that works really, really well for me. Other people say it doesn't last too long on them. For me, this lasts a full 9 to 10 hours, and it just works really, really well. When you first spray it, I get a nutty gourmand that actually kind of reminds me of Brazilian Crush. So it's like that same type of like almond nuttiness. I believe there's definitely almond blossom on the top note of this, and then as it wears, it just dries down to a nice, clean, soapy finish. I love the way this smells. Perfect for the springtime, perfect for a bedtime scent. But yeah, I definitely will be wearing this spring as well. This is this would be a vanilla I would say you can wear in the warmer months without it becoming too sweet. So Amber Vanille by Laura Mercier. The next one I'm going to talk about is one that I literally just got in my collection, I think 2 days ago. And it is a travel size of La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. I know I'm super duper late to the game. I feel like people have been talking about La Belle for like the past 2 years straight now. I just got this travel size, and guys, oh my gosh. First of all, I was so shocked at how sweet this was. I don't know why, but I was not expecting it to be so sweet. Like it's good. It's not as sweet as like pink sugar or anything. It's definitely has more depth to it. But this is supposed to be 3 notes, pear, vanilla, and vetiver. I feel like the pear gives it like kind of like a sparkling tartness added to the vanilla. And then the vetiver gives the vanilla more depth and deepness. I feel like it's just a really well blended perfume. I don't want to spray it because I already sprayed a lot of perfumes around me today. And this one is a beast of a perfume. Projection is crazy and it lasts super duper long. Really good for the winter time, fall time. But it's definitely super sweet, more on the heavy side. I'm definitely satisfied with the way this smells. It did shock me with like how like sweet and kind of like tart the pear was. I thought this was going to be like a smoother darker vanilla, but I would say that you could actually get away with wearing this in the daytime as well as the nighttime during like the winter months. I would say that you could actually get away with wearing this in the daytime as well as the nighttime. If you haven't heard about this one, you're probably living under a rock. This is a lot of people's favorites. It smells really, really good. I would wear this. This would be a good option to wear on a first date as well. Okay, so that ends my list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed filming this video for you guys. I have other perfume related videos on my channel. If you're interested, check those out. Subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you in my next one.